All right, let's get right into it, because what we're about to break down, it isn't just another productivity hack you see online. This is a full-on system reset for your life. And it all starts with a pretty jarring realization.
I know, that's a heavy statement, right? But just think about it for a second. Right now, your life is being controlled, and probably not by you. It's being controlled by notifications, by algorithms built to keep you scrolling, and by what everyone else expects from you. You've basically been rewired for constant distraction.
And if you think that's an exaggeration, get this. The average person touches their phone over 2,600 times a day. Just let that sink in. That is a constant flood of tiny interruptions, and every single one pulls you away from the things that actually matter.
So let's be real here. When your attention isn't even yours anymore, you're not really living your own life. You're just reacting to it. You're like a puppet, and the strings are all this digital noise. But what if? What if you could just cut those strings? This brings us to the absolute core of the problem. And I need you to hear this. You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. Your brain has literally been hijacked. I mean, do you check your phone the very moment you wake up? Can you sit in silence for just 5 minutes without getting that itch to do something? That's the rewiring in action. Every little notification, every quick scroll through a feed, think of it like a small leak of your energy, your focus, and your time. And what happens when you have thousands of those tiny leaks? You end up stuck. You look up, and somehow another year's gone by with the same old unfulfilled goals.
But here's the good news. There is an antidote to all this modern chaos. It's a method that's been around for ages, just updated for our world, and it's called monk mode.
So what is it exactly? Well, think of it like a strategic retreat from all the noise. For 30 days, you create this bubble of pure, intense focus around one single important goal. You know, monks have done this for centuries in monasteries. Warriors have done it in training camps. This is just your version of that.
This is the entire system, right here, boiled down to its most powerful core. A fixed time frame, a single obsessive focus, and an absolutely unwavering commitment to cut out everything else. That, right there, is the formula.
Now, these 3 ideas are what make monk mode so different from, say, a New Year's resolution that dies by mid-January. First, it's time-bound. 30 days feels tough, but it's doable. Second, it's focused. You're not trying to change your entire life overnight. And third, and this one is key, it is ruthless. No exceptions, no excuses. Okay, so you're in. You're ready to take back the controls. How do you actually do it? This is the blueprint. The whole protocol is built on 4 pillars. If you can master these, the progress you'll make in just 1 month will honestly blow your mind. Pillar 1 is the mission, and this is all about crystal clarity. Get healthier is just a wish. It's smoke. Lose 15 pounds and run a 5K. Now that is a mission. It's specific, you can measure it, and it should probably feel just a little bit scary. That's your North Star for the next 30 days.
Pillar 2 is the purge. Now listen up, because this is where most people fail. They try to add discipline on top of a mountain of distraction. It never works. You have to remove the junk first. So yeah, delete the apps, cancel the subscriptions, say no to people and meetings that just drain your soul. This part is completely non-negotiable. Pillar 3 is the routine, and a good routine doesn't trap you, it sets you free. When your mornings are automatic, you don't waste willpower on small decisions. And hey, notice what's missing here? Your phone. That's right. Your mornings should belong to you and your mission. That is how you win the day before anyone else is even awake. And finally, Pillar 4 is tracking. Look, this isn't about complicated spreadsheets. It's a simple, brutally honest check-in with yourself every night. What gets measured gets managed, right? This isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. You start to see your patterns, you adjust, and you get better.
So what really happens when you commit to this? Let's be honest. The journey isn't always easy, but the transformation is real. Let me walk you through what you can probably expect, week by week.
That first week is going to be the hardest, no question. You'll feel the boredom, the anxiety. That's just the addiction dying. But if you push through, something amazing happens in week 2. Clarity. By week 3, you'll hit a state of flow. And in week 4, you don't just see the results, you feel like a different person. And that right there is the ultimate prize of monk mode. It's not just about the business you launch or the weight you lose. The real change happens on the inside. You prove to yourself what you're truly capable of when you just cut out the noise. And once you know that, well, you can never unknow it. Now, you might be sitting there thinking this all sounds a little extreme, that you're just too busy. But really, it all comes down to a single choice.
This is the answer to every single excuse you could possibly come up with. You have the same 24 hours in a day as everybody else. The only question is, what are you trading them for? Another hour of scrolling? Another show you won't remember? Another year of saying you'll start someday?
So the choice is really this simple. Choice 1, you close this, you go back to exactly how things were, and you get ready to live the same year all over again. Or choice 2, you decide right now to start tomorrow. You write down that mission, you delete the apps, and you set that alarm. So I'll just leave you with this. 30 days from now is coming, no matter what. The only question is, who will you be when it arrives? Will you have a new list of excuses, or will you have progress? The choice is yours.